Hey guys and girls, and thank you for watching another episode of the Xbox Tester. My name is Maurice. Today we can finally check out Blade Runner Enhanced Edition on Xbox Series S. I was really surprised to see this game coming back to the new generation of consoles, because I actually played this game religiously when it first came out in, I think, 1997 somewhere. 4 discs, this big box PC games, those were. For me, that was the best time to be a PC gamer, to be honest, because with all these amazing games coming to PC back then, yeah, really awesome. And yeah, I was really surprised that they got this game working on new gen hardware, because yeah, it's a really strange graphical game. It uses voxel graphics or something like that. They actually, from what I've heard, Westwood Studios, the people behind this game, actually lost the original code for this game, so they have to completely backtrack this game from the engine to make it work on the Kex engine from complete. Look it up. This is an insane job. So let's check it out. First of all, let's see how much data this game is. And that's 10.6 GB. It's really big. It's not on Gamepass or anything. It's only €10, so that's nothing. That's just like giving it away. Not optimized for the new generation of consoles, so it's still Xbox One Gen Durango. And yeah, let's go start it up. You guys, if you like this kind of content, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. It really means a lot for me. You're really helping out the channel. You can also hit the bell icon. I upload almost on a daily basis new games, old games, updates of games, and a little bit of hardware here and there. So yeah, I'm a real big fan of these people at Night Dive Studios. They remade some of my favorite games from the 90s, like the Turok series, Quake, Power Slave, so many awesome games. By the way, Night Dive Studios, if you are watching this, KKND. That's all I want to say, KKND. Please do it. Let's go start it up. Blade Runner. So, this game actually is not based completely on the movie. It runs next to the movie, so you're a completely different person, but it's the same world, same timeline. But yeah, it like 2 stories that run besides each other. And for its time, this game was insane. 4 discs. It was one of the first completely 3D adventure games, or point and click adventures. It's really insane what they did with this game. I can imagine that some people will think that the voxel graphics could look a little bit off, because yeah, it's something, if you don't really used to it, they're not nice graphics to look at. I think I'm being really fair right now. This is definitely a game for people that actually lived through this period of time when this game came out and knew what kind of big of deal this game was actually. Because back then, Westwood Studios made, I think, yeah, they were on top of it. They were like one of the best gaming companies at that moment. They made the Command & Conquer series, Blade Runner, Command & Conquer, Red Alert, everything.
Lucy, my sweet.
I cleaned out the tiger cage and sorted all the meal bins. So
there were night openings when a new Westwood Studios game came out. It was that insane back then. Nowadays, a lot of people that were born in the 2000s are like, Westwood? What?
day.
I don't want to.
Now, Lucy, I thought we'd
But this was
settled
like,
last
yeah,
week.
if a new Westwood
Don't
game
let's
came
forget
out, yeah, that
to
was
pay
like
your salary.
almost like a new GTA came
We're
out.
closed. Come back tomorrow.
I don't even think that GTA 1
Wait,
and 2
I
were
haven't finished with you.
that important
I
at
told
the
you,
moment
we're
when these
closed.
games came out.
We're not here to buy, little man. We've come to sell.
You can't possibly
They
have
weren't
anything
that big
to
of a deal.
interest me. These are extremely rare animals.
But they
of the
really
highest
refreshed
quality.
these graphics. Holy
What a
moly.
coincidence. So am I. That is the price for humanity.
And this is 1997, you guys.
And what else might be
Almost 25 years ago.
Perhaps some virtue.
Not my animals, please. I'm begging you.
But what of honor, little man? At what price? Honor.
Oh my God, no! That tiger
This is
the
insane.
rarest specimen ever seen.
Tiger, tiger, burning bright. The forest of the night.
VR 61661, report to precinct headquarters, code 3, repeat code 3.
I was just finishing up my 12 out on patrol when I got the call. Welcome relief, considering that the most
And the
action I've
game
seen all night was a
grabs this
schizoid grandmother doing the
cyberpunk
shimmy in her
feel so
underwear
well.
in the second sector.
In these mega cities. This was all CGI that for its time. You know, to give you an idea, Jurassic Park, the first Jurassic Park movie came out 4 years prior
desk, and yours truly
to this
led the
game.
cleanup crew. Year and a half on the job. It was
Only
still the
4
dirtiest
years,
work I've seen.
and that was one of the first games,
Where's Captain
movies that actually
Took a
used
sick
CGI.
Got himself a heinous case of ptomaine poisoning. He asked me personally to run the unit in his absence.
It's not the
Guza was
first.
one
I
of the
know
old
you've
time
got the
guys who
abyss.
took their
because
knocks in the
I already
street.
see
He had a
the
friendly
people in
way about
the
him, but you didn't want
comment
to turn your
section.
back on him
Jurassic
if you were
Park
less
wasn't
than
the
a
first.
friend.
Hope you've been enjoying your leisure time, kid.
That's true.
'Cause
You
it's
got
time
the
to take
Abyss,
that
you've got
thumb out of
Terminator
your
2,
ass.
even that episode
Hallelujah,
of
don't
Young
get
Indiana
too
Jones.
excited. The
I
other
know,
Blade
I know.
Runners are all jammed up. Holden's sucking dinner through a straw. Gaff's working the Tyrell break-in, and Steele's working special undercover. Looks like you got this one by default.
You really know how to make a girl feel wanted.
Animal murder done
But
at
man,
Rossiter Zoological.
This is
Probably
insane.
just be a schizoid glitz, but we got
See
the
this
call.
game back
Old man Runster
again.
lost something like 1 billion chinions worth.
10 to 1, this ain't a job for Rep Detect.
You got something better to do? Perfect your French cooking, maybe?
Running on new hardware.
Slumming
That's
tonight's
actually a
Slim?
really good story.
I thought you were on special assignment.
Wasn't too damn special after I had the suckers out.
What happened?
Couple of fours were masquerading as fibroplast insulators down at Kaiser. I dressed up like a nurse, they never had a chance.
I'll bet. You put him on the machine?
Hell no. There's a beautiful little thing in here called the
Also,
magic,
a few of
and it
the
ain't
original
ever been
actors
wrong.
actually did
You
their
develop it,
voices
you got
in
a brilliant career ahead of you.
this movie.
I'm working on it.
No Rutger Hauer
What's Guza
or
got you doing tonight?
Harrison Ford,
AM at Runsiter's.
Animal
but I
murder.
think what's her name called?
Oh, those skin jobs got no
Yeah,
respect
I'm not
for
sure. The
anything
girl.
that truly lives and breathes. And that goddamn
The girl
Eldon Tyrell
robot.
ought to be zipped into a body bag and flushed into deep space.
Her voice is
Get
in the
rid of him,
game.
we'd be out of a job.
I think
That
we're
was
all
also pretty
overdue for a
special
little
back then.
off-road
That
paid
you got a
vacation.
full
You
on
can stop staring at my
voice.
ass now.
You got eyes in the back of your head?
game.
All you gotta do is ask, Slim.
It was super expensive to make this game. They even wanted to do
Animal
a
sales is
part 2
profitable
from what
and
I've heard,
prestigious business,
but
since most
because
real
of the
animals have died out
license
after the
issue
Pyrrhon
of the
War, there were
license
plenty of electric
and the
ones, though,
cost
powered
to
by
make this
rechargeable
game,
batteries.
they actually couldn't do.
No
This was like
self-respecting
this
human would
this
own
game
one of
had
those
like a
frauds.
budget of a really big game. So this is in game right now. Now you can already see, if you are watching this video on a bigger screen, those strange voxel graphics of the characters.
What do you know?
About 30 counts of animal murder and one of aggravated assault. The shop's been thrashed. You ought to see this tiger cub they got in there. It's a goddamn tragedy.
How's old man Runsiter holding up?
State of shock. He's been moaning and complaining about his world caving in.
And normally we work
Feel the
with
same way if
polygons,
they were
and
your
voxels is, I think, with
How many perps?
points.
At least
Or
2
something
bloody
like that.
footprints all over the scene.
Must be a delightful
There are
sight.
very good videos on YouTube that can explain that way better than I do. So if you want to know more about the difference between voxel graphics and
Judging from the distance between the
Polygon
prints, he was
graphics,
looking for
go
2
check it
very
out.
Big men. One dragged his right foot, indicating a possible injury or lameness. The other appeared a lot more controlled, graceful even. Quite a pair.
be my guest.
McCoy, LPD.
I'm absolutely certain Lucy Devlin was involved in this heinous act. She's the young girl who works for me.
She's responsible for all this mayhem?
But they really
of course not.
knocked it out of the
It
park
was 2 men acting in concert with
with
her,
upscaling this
obviously.
game.
Obviously. What'd they look like?
Big
Because
and
back then
scary
these games
and
were like,
absolutely
what?
malevolent.
If you're lucky, 640p, and that was high graphics.
I'm ruined. Totally ruined. All my animals.
It didn't add up. Animal murders, the lack of any theft. The small animals alone were worth a good chunk of change on the street. It seemed more like an act of vengeance.
Xin hỏi cái chỗ cảnh sát ở đâu ạ?
Super cool. And how smooth it is right now. You guys have no idea how impressive this game was back then.
Your floor number, please.
Apartments.
McCoy, 88F.
88. Thank you.
I lived with the best gal I'd ever seen. She was 2 now and full of life and love. She'd cost me about a year's salary, but she was worth it. It was good to have someone warm nearby after completing a dirty job, and the retirement swag from this case would go toward getting her a partner.
Brilliant game. Yeah, super awesome. But yeah, you guys, this is Blade Runner running on the Xbox Series S. And yeah, if you are into these kind of games, I can highly recommend them. It's a really good game. It is an old-fashioned adventure game. So yeah, you will definitely sometimes maybe need some help. But there are really good guides on the internet how it all works and what you all need to do. Yeah, I really want to thank you for watching. I hope you had fun. And I hope to see you guys soon in another one.
Here you go, baby.
Till next
Dinner
time. Bye-bye.